tell you what was in there or if I've missed anything. And it has been the most freeing thing. I'm not telling you to go sell your house and sell your cars and sell your children. What I'm telling you is that if you could get rid of, 10%, start with that. It is the most amazing feeling in the whole wide world. The last thing I'm going to talk about is that this has really helped. This one little tidbit. Who can describe joy in here for me today? Who knows what joy is? Bob? If I said, Bob, what is joy? Well, this isn't going to be a test. You think about it, Bob. I'm going to come back to you. Okay? All right. Because I've only got 7 minutes. Okay. ABC or D. Okay, hold on. Who would like to describe Jim? I picked on you enough. You're safe so far.
So when I come home from a day of doing a lot of meetings, and I make hamburger helper, and my boys look at me and say, Mom, this is the greatest meal ever.
Hamburger helper. Our house is like that with macaroni and cheese because my kids have never had macaroni and cheese. Like I don't really cook like that, so when we get it, this is the best. You can come over because my mom made macaroni and cheese. I get it. So how does that make you feel?
Feel happy.
Happy.
It's so simple
And it's pleasing. It's pleasing to other people. How else does anyone else describe joy? Oh, there's lots of ways to describe joy. What is it? How do you describe it?
Cuddling your grandchildren.
Cuddling your grandchildren. By the way, Rosemary just has a beautiful picture of her kayaking that I think should go up here. She is such a risk taker. She's about taking her ship out of the harbor. I love her right there. Over here, what's joy? Lynette? True happiness. Okay, what else? It's not a test, people. Come on. Anyone? Peace. Contentment. Contentment. There's a quote, and once again, can't remember who it is. I didn't say it. I love this one, but take it for what it is. Joy is not the absence of suffering, but the presence of God. So in our life, as our mission statement, that's kind of what we're about. So it means that you can have good and you can have bad. You can have happy, you can have sad. But it's that feeling that you get of contentment that no matter what, you're grounded. It's sort of like, anybody do yoga? You know how you get in a mountain position? Anybody in here yoga people? Anyone? You know the mountain position. Plant your feet on the floor. That's like where you find joy, where you can get planted and rooted. That's joy. Okay, there's a lot of things that can bring joy. And then this is what I just want to talk about for 3 minutes. There's a lot of things that can take joy. And I call these joy suckers, okay? Does anybody in your life have a joy sucker in your life? First, let's define what a joy sucker is. What is a joy sucker? People with negative attitudes, okay? Negative attitudes, what else? What are their attributes, their features? Oh, yeah, but. Yep, they're the but people. Yep. Mm-hmm. What? They're needy. What else? What else do they look like? Think of somebody that you might know. Maybe you have no joy suckers, but think of someone you might know that's a joy sucker. What do they look like?
They're one-uppers.
One-uppers. I like to call them toppers. Toppers. Always something better. Bigger and better. Yeah, I got to.
Never feel good.
They never feel good. Never smile. Perfect. What else?
Never satisfied.
Never satisfied. Never good enough.
Life isn't fair.
Yeah, totally. They got dealt a bad hand, can never get out of the hand. Yeah, they didn't get a king or an ace. What else?
Well, if they're not happy, they don't want you to be happy.
Right. Oh, exactly. Drama. They love drama. Do you know that joy suckers love drama? They don't think they do, though. They would say they don't. When do joy suckers need you? Yeah, with the joy sucker, you're on 24/7, okay? That's when they need you. 24/7. What happens if you would put a boundary around a joy sucker? Has anyone tried to ever do that? Okay, put a boundary around them. Say no to the joy sucker. How does that work for you?
They go away.
Yeah, you have to usually about 5 boundary trips. Or they get, yeah, but that's with the first one. Yeah, you're going to feel guilty. And then they're going to make other people try to see something bad about you. And then they're really going to talk about you. And then the fifth time, you know what? You're not even going to be on their radar screen. Here's my husband. You can tell he's in sales. Here, Loopy, you could use this. He loves to say this. Well, honey, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if they're talking good or bad about you. Just keep your name out in front of them. But that's what a joy sucker does. One of the best things that you can do is in life balance. Declutter, life plan, and edit those joy suckers. Think of one person that's like this. If you could do one thing and start editing them out, and if it's your husband or wife, I'm sorry, that's like family and marriage therapy. I can't help with that, but the reality is, if you can start putting healthy boundaries around that, remember we talked about that 80-20? You're going to gain so much of your percentage back if you can get rid of some of those joy suckers. And if you have them at work, who was I talking to? Jim. I think we were talking during the break, weren't we? About, I mean, I don't get this, and you guys are all in human resources, so you could probably tell me, because I have some consulting clients that I don't get why they can't put a zero tolerance on crap, zero tolerance drama. Why can you not do that? I mean, I understand I get this, but why can you not set a boundary, put it in policy, police the policy, monitor it, document it, and if it happens, then here's your warning. If it happens again, you're done. Because these people are the venom in our organizations. A lot of times they're the venom in our family. Do you have one joy sucker in your family or your extended family? They are always trying to stir the pot. They're pot stirrers. If you're one of them, knock it off. Because you know what? You all think you're popular, but you're not. So if you're one of them, take heed. But what I'd like you to do when you leave here today is think about how you can edit those joy suckers. And this is going to create more balance than you ever could think of. You can declutter one thing. Declutter one little area. I don't care if it's this 3x3 space right here in your office or if it's in your house. Just do it. Start on it. And you don't really know what's important until you do your life plan. This life plan has probably been the most freeing thing I've ever done. And when I've done it with other people, I've seen people all over the country do their life plan, and their life has changed dramatically. They have joy. They have laughter. Isn't it funny? They have all the things that you would want in a legacy. They have more friends. They have deeper relationships with their family. They have faith. And isn't that ultimately what most of us want? So it goes right back to what I talked about earlier this afternoon. And your legacy is made up of choices and how you react to the cards you're dealt. So when you leave today, try to just do one of those things.